So I see all this news and stuff all the time, and I wanted to kind of make use of it, you know? On my Discord, that's not the right thing. On my Discord, I made a music news channel, and 3 Gaijin guys who do music news and stuff, obviously. And we touch on things. This is a little more specific to kind of the people that follow me and are on my Discord, the stuff that's important to them. So therefore, it's important to me. You know what I mean? So this is news that they thought is newsworthy. I'm going to go through it and just kind of point out some things, share some things, probably thoughts on whatever, and we'll see how that goes. You know, that's almost a plan, so that's cool. I'm just going to go down the line how they are in here. Babymetal's world tour is continuing. So November, what they got left? They got Vienna, Munich, Strasbourg, London, Wolverhampton, Offenbach, Tilburg, Brussels, Paris, Luxembourg, Milan, Barcelona, and Madrid still to go. So they're killing it, man. They're doing a lot of stuff, and I think they're making a lot of inroads to their music. You know, they've changed a bit in their musical approach and like how they're doing things, and I think they have. There's a commie band. I don't know if I think the commie band's changed. Like they're it's not the same artist. I mean, it changed from like Japanese to US and stuff before, but I think it's even different people now. But they're killing it, man. I'm hearing a lot of positive things about them. They're, you know, it was kind of a long process for them, but I think they're making it work, you know? They have 3 technically members, you mean? Or 3 different bands. Okay, so I was reading somewhere that I don't know. I didn't think they were. I don't know, but the musicians rotate because they're playing basically the same music. You can get different styles in the solos and stuff, but pretty cool either way. But they're doing a lot, man. Paul posted that from the Discord, and also he posted this, which is Whack in the UK. Whack, a notorious music agency from Japan responsible for shaking up the Japanese music industry, has announced its first ever show overseas entitled Whack in the UK. It will take place at the Underworld in London on Thursday, 16th November. So that's past. The agency rose to notoriety with BIS dubbed the most hated girl group in Japan by Vice, who disbanded in 2014 at a show with an unlimited McDonald's buffet. Awesome. Not before causing all kinds of havoc in the media with its extreme music videos and outrageous magazine photo shoots. Since then, Whack continues to produce non-conventional stars who dominate pop and rock spaces. This is from JPU Records. Including Bish, brand new idol shit, who called themselves in an interview with Billboard a punk band with no instruments, and who have a song written by Taka of 1OK Rock, Meg and Kenta from Meg Metal and Wanima respectively. They're first to be produced by third parties. Aina the End, one of Bish's most popular members. Oh, I didn't know she was part of Bish. We've been checking them out on Gaijin Guys. Aina the End will be appearing at Whack in the UK as part of a very special unit for the show called Aina Toyoi Oi, which featuring dancer Aoi Yamada, who closed the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo. Interesting. So who are these other bands? What did Bish do that was so bad? I haven't heard of them. Is this has some connection to Bish or what? Moving on, I believe Sember posted about Scandal held to commemorate Bass Day on November 11th. So this is past news, folks. We're dealing with past news. Special conversation between Tomomi and Hikaru Yamamoto. Thank you for watching. The archive of online distribution can be viewed until 23:55 on Friday, November 17th. Cool. So you can't watch any of this. But that was a neat thing that happened. So Tomomi must have been part of the bass day thing that we all know Misu was on too. And there's a lot of great bassists that are included in that. I still need to see that. I haven't seen that. Maybe one of you fine people can get me some information on that. On the last day of the Bass Day Live, bass crews crisscrossed the venue in a variety of sessions. All the members played with completely different approaches, and it was full of musical stimulation and discoveries. The comfort of the bass sound all over my body was numbing. Thank you. Happy Bass Day. And we got some picture of Misa. Multiple artists up on stage, sax, keys, and guitar. There's nobody playing bass in that shot. What the hell? I don't know who these people are. Good job, Ryan. Good reporting, sir. Next up, we got, bass day is a really cool thing. It's good for it to be featured, you know. Paul wants to mention that ATARASHII GAKKO's Otono Blue moved up in the top 10 viewed performances on the first take with almost 50 million views in 7 months. Let me check that. I think it's even significantly more now. Yeah, it's at 50 million views now in 5 months. That's pretty damn impressive, dude. This band, this group, whatever you want to call it, they pretty incredible. I don't know how many subscribers or whatever they had when I was directed towards them. But I know they're significantly more now. Not because of me by any means, but just because they have been very intelligent in what they do. And I don't know if it's so. Marketing is definitely a part of it, but they've appeared on some very significant shows, like the First Take. That's one of the First Take's biggest draws, and it's pretty new. And they've been doing First Take for a long, not them, but First Take's been going on a long time. And so to be already in the top 10, that's pretty fucking crazy. I don't know. I think they're going to bring a lot of people in to some music that they wouldn't expect to be there. And it's very much video related. You can just tell by how they move, how much they're into it, what they put in character-wise. It's a very special thing. So, it's just the music variety is all over the place, which is really cool. Usually kind of a jazz bent towards it. Sometimes there's a hip-hop element to it. But when you couple that with their choreography, it's something that I didn't think I would be that interested in. Very cool band. ATARASHII GAKKO. New school leaders. Let's see here. What else? What else we got? That was from Paul. Paul also wants to mention that the BAND-MAID 10th anniversary tour final, the live streaming of the Yokohama Arena concert on November 26th will be held. Tickets for the live streaming will be on sale from today. So this is a pretty big deal, man. It's BAND-MAID, for one. And it was their final show, and it was a big deal playing Yokohama Arena, their biggest venue. Mear sold out. I don't know what the numbers are exactly, but they decided to live stream it, which is really cool because you can watch it as it's happening, which is it's not the same at all to being there, but being able to see it as it happens, it's really, really cool, man. I've done it for a few shows, and I'm going to be watching it, and I'll be live on Twitch. I, of course, will not share the video, but basically I'm just going to use it as a platform where people can chat. I imagine there will be a lot of talk before the show and after it. So, join me then. I know there's going to be BMCD's going to be doing stuff and probably my own Discord, but I'll be live anyway. It's going to be long as hell too. God damn, I got to clear some space on the old hard drive. So I guess I'll get my reaction to it. Maybe I'll throw it up on Patreon or something, but it's just going to be me sitting there going, oh, wow. So watch out for that. If you can watch it, watch it. Like I said, 3 a.m. for me, but oof. Drive Time says, okay, so we're moving on. We're going to go to some North American news here. Geddy Lee explains his Effin' Life extended interview. So Geddy Lee, bassist, songwriter, singer for Rush, who a lot of us know is mentioned in tandem with BAND-MAID. Usually fans who liked Rush, loved Rush back in the day, end up liking BAND-MAID because of their complexity and their quality of their writing. So, this is important to a lot of fans of BAND-MAID. So, Geddy Lee is if you don't know who he is, check out Rush. They have a lot of super interesting, complex, but fun to listen to music. Their hits are great hits. And if you delve deeper into their catalog, they have a lot of stuff you want to check out. His voice is very Geddy Lee. If you can just get used to his voice, you'll have a ton of music to listen to. His bass playing is pretty much legendary. Says here on the channel, Geddy Lee is used to telling stories through music, but in his new autobiography, My Effin' Life, the Rush lead singer shares his unlikely journey to rock and roll success. He talks to the National's Ian Hanuman Singh about the transformative moments and the importance of telling his family's Holocaust history. Interesting. So highlights of the video: how do you life-changing Zeppelin moment, early days of touring with Kiss, sharing his parents' Holocaust story, Rush's post about the Hamas attacks, getting the perfect sound with Rush, best Rush album. So there's lots of details in this interview, and he's got a book coming out. If you like Geddy Lee, I guess check it out, right? Rush is a cool band because they were, it's like prog rock, verging on prog metal at times. And they had a lot of success, right? They were a huge band there for a while, but they were never acting like rock stars. They're just a bunch of freaking dorks, music nerds who would go play a huge venue and then go back on their tour bus and read. That's why they're all still alive. They're just a bunch of nerds nerding out over music and just happy to do it. And that's all they wanted to do, man. It's really cool. I can't say I've listened to a ton of their music. I think the only album I have is 2112, which I know some people be like, what? Why don't you have more? But it's just one of those things, one of those bands that, live performances are just amazing, and you don't have to know all their music to appreciate their music or understand their impact on music anyway, because they're mentioned all the time. But, there's so much time in the day. Right? Gacharic spin, a doll's box. So this is pretty important too. This is pretty big. Big news for me. So Gacharic spin, who I've mentioned a lot, actually met the band, and they're incredible people, fun people to be around, and they really like to share what they're about. They've been around a long time. I think it's 12 years. And some rotating members, but now it's kind of solidified with Hana on guitar and vocals, but she can do drums, bass, whatever. Multi-instrumentalist, super talented. But right now she's holding on guitar and vocals. Have Chopper Koga on bass, Yuri on drums, Oreo on keys, Tomozo on guitar, and Angie on the mic. She's doing hype, she's doing lead vocals, she's doing backup, she's doing dancing, crowd participation, whatever she needs to do, she does it, and they are all amazing. But back, when was this? It's been several years ago. Let me read what this says here. Gacharic spins new mini album in February 2024, so coming out soon, and a two-man tour with Doll's Box in December 2024. Doll's Box is Gacharic spin minus Angie and Yuri, but with the singer from Unlucky Morpheus, Fuki. And Fuki she's very busy. She sings in a lot of different. She has her own stuff, Unlucky Morpheus, a couple other bands, and they played together. And they did a show where Gacharic spin played, and then Doll's Box played. I think it was one night after the other. And what they do, it's a little heavier, a little more direct, like rock and metal elements, and her voice on that album is astounding. I love it. I don't necessarily jive with what she does with Unlucky Morpheus, but what she did with Doll's Box was really cool. It says, those are big announcements from the Limit Breaker show in Hibiya. Gacharic Spin will release a new EP, Ace, on February 28th, 2024. They'll have 5 songs. And the limited edition will come to Blue Brave today's concert. They will tour in March, April to support the release. The Gacharic Spin 15th anniversary tour, so 15 years, with Doll's Box, has 5 dates as of now. 4 in December. Those dates are, it's a ZEP tour, so Haneda, Fukuoka, Sapporo, Osaka Bayside, and Nagoya. Okay, December. Maybe I can save money and go to some of those. I really, really, really want to see those shows. Maybe that'll be why I get back to Japan. I can't now. Believe me, I want to see the BAND-MAID stuff, but I just can't get back there now. Can't do it. So that's some pretty good news, dude. I love that. That was also from Paul. Paul is our newsman here. Wino wants to point out that The Warning announces 2024 European tour. Warning's kicking ass too, man. They are winning over fans just by doing what they do. No trickery. Just going out there and grinding it out and getting fans everywhere they go. The band will trek through Europe for a month. Primed for global domination 2024, the hard rock sister trio from Monterrey, Mexico, The Warning, will embark on a month-long full-scale European tour. It kicks off in Madrid at Sala la Riviera on April 4th, canvasses the continent, and concludes in London at O2 Forum Kentish Town on April 27th. Tickets go on sale Friday, November 24th. So tickets go on sale this week. Next year marks a big year for The Warning as they are set to release even more new music. Tour marks the band's return to Europe after their own run of beyond sold-out headline European and UK dates, in addition to their monumental run supporting Muse and Royal Blood on their stadium tours. Wow, man. They're going to be headlining big shows soon. They also sold out shows across Mexico and South America, including their largest show to date in Mexico City at the infamous Pepsi Center. They will be performing at Pal Norte and Viva Latino festivals in March of 24. Continue to make headlines, so they recently performed 2 songs on MTV's Extended Play stage, performing More and Evolve. In addition, this year they were chosen to be the face of Pepsi Black's new campaign, cementing their status as one of the hottest up-and-coming bands in the music industry. That's awesome, dude. They've been working hard, and they deserve it. Last year, the group hit the road in support of their explosive full-length debut album, Error. Out now, it amassed over 175 million streams and earned widespread critical acclaim. They notably played 100-plus shows, packed to crowds alongside Foo Fighters, Hailstorm, Pretty Reckless, and 3 Days Grace, in addition to selling out their own Mayday tour. That's fucking great, dude. Congratulations to The Warning. And they've grown. I mean, they were good from the start, and just keep honing their skill. It's wonderful. Shiina Ringo, also from Paul. Warning's also going to be at Wacken 2024. That's pretty huge too. Right on. Paul wants Shiina Ringo Blu-ray DVD release 22nd November, catching her 25th anniversary tour. So that's today. Blu-ray DVD release. So her 25th anniversary tour from this year. So let me okay, so this is from last year, a year ago, off by a few days. Shiina Ringo told her to hold her first nationwide tour in 5 years. So her tour that she just finished up this year was her first one in 5 years nationwide. 2023 marks the singer's 25th anniversary as well as her 45th birthday. Her upcoming tours the tour just happened was her first solo tour in about 5 years and is scheduled to host a total of 22 shows in 11 locations nationwide. So it was, all Japanese tour across the country. So 25 years, dude. She has so much music to go over and enjoy. And she's an inspiration for Miku of BAND-MAID. I mention BAND-MAID a lot because I'm a huge fan. You guys probably know that. Shiina Ringo, she has done I think every kind of music you can imagine. And she has a stage presence like nobody else I've ever seen. Stage presence like nobody else I've ever seen. She will stand in one spot and just sing, and you will be captivated by her. Check out her shows. Not that she needs any help from me, but it's cool, man. So there's a Blu-ray DVD of her concert she just had. That's awesome. Oh, we have a new bit of news from Cookie Monster. What's the chat saying here? Eric Dane, I wonder how realistic it is for Warning BAND-MAID collab. You know, I don't know, dude. People, for some reason, fans are divided on this, and I don't see why. Neither one needs the other to be successful, but I don't see how it would be a bad thing. You know what I mean? You would get a crossover of fans who it would be beneficial for both of them, because there's bands in both camps that really love both bands, and I think some that aren't sure about the other one that would end up loving them because they're so different that it wouldn't be, there's no real comparison between the bands. And they bring their own energy, and the style of music is dissimilar, you know. There's no real comparing them. So, but they both have their own kind of high energy. So I think it'd be awesome. They appreciate each other. They met each other at what the fuck was it? That festival. And you know, they took the time to meet each other, talk to each other, which is really cool. So fucking whatever. If it happens, if it doesn't happen, cool. If it does, I think that'd be awesome. So from Cookie Monster, a big festival for Passcode today. Oh, today, one of the major reasons why I actually call Passcode mainstream now is because they keep getting invited to festivals alongside other huge domestic bands. That's cool, dude. And I am liking them more and more. You keep just battering me with videos to watch. But I don't mind, dude. I mean, you would know if I didn't like it. There's times where I don't, and there's most times when I do. And what is this? Tucky's Mastering presents Full Bit Volume 2? So, look at these bands. Super Beaver, never heard of them. Wagamama Rakia, we do know of. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That name is thrown around a lot. Pigs, Ace Collection, I have not heard of them. The 20s I haven't heard of. Sim is a huge band, and Passcode's right there. Is Okamoto's band also? That's cool, man. KT Zep Yokohama. I gotta say, this is a nice logo. I mean, come on. You got a rabbit. Unagi. Riding a bass skateboard. Hell yeah, dude. Take that. Full Bit Volume 2. Cool, man. That's good for them. It really is. They've been working hard a long time. They deserve it. Well, that's it for the news. Now what? How long did that take? About a half hour? It's not too bad. That's a good listenable thing. I don't think it went too bad. So if you guys would like to hear more of this news, head over to my Discord. Link will be in the description of this video. And I'm going to try and get it, what's it called? As like an actual podcast. Come to my Discord, Mearcord, links in all my videos, and add to the news. Join our little club, share knowledge of music. It's not just Japanese based, as you can see. It's all over the world, and we welcome all kinds. So join us, talk about music and whatever. So thank you very much.